Hello fellow 928 owners. Now I'm making this video to show you where the fluids go in your 928. Now if you're a long-term 928 owner, you already know this and it's common knowledge. Or if you're just somebody who never does maintenance on cars, you won't know this. So for those of you that are new to owning a 928, here's where to put the fluids. Let's start with the easy ones under the hood. Right here is the washer fluid reservoir for the headlights. They supply the fluid, the cleaning fluid, for these jets right here, which spray onto the headlights when they're up. This one here is the window washer fluid reservoir. They supply the fluid for these jets here that spray the windshield, to clean the windshield when it gets dirty. Any normal washer fluid will do, that's just fine. The power steering fluid is right there. Undo this lid, top it up with Dextron 3 or equivalent fluid. The engine oil goes right here. You undo this knob, there's a screen inside, fill it slowly so you don't overflow and spill it everywhere. That's where you put the oil. Now the oil you need to use is very specific. Only ever use this engine oil. It's Shell Rotella 1540 weight. It says heavy duty diesel engine oil, but don't worry about that. This is still the right oil to use for your 928. Yes, you can use other oils, and yes, your engine will run just fine. But this oil will prevent your engine, your camshaft, etc. from wearing out prematurely. So only ever use this oil in your engine on a 928. Radiator fluid or coolant, right next to the window washer reservoir, is right here. Undo that cap when it's cool. Fill only when it's cool, as you might crack or damage the engine, as it's an aluminum block, by filling it when it's hot. Now when you use a coolant or anti-corrosion, whatever you want to do, antifreeze, make sure you use the same one every time. I'm not sure exactly why, but mixing two different types is not good. So use the same one unless you want to completely drain and flush the coolant system and use a new type of antifreeze or coolant. Brake fluid. Brake fluid goes right in there. That little plastic tank with the black cap on it is the brake fluid reservoir. Now the ones that are a little bit more difficult to get to, the transmission fluid and the differential fluid. Now there is no dipstick under the hood to check the fluid levels for the transmission. It's only underneath the car. It's a little tight under here, so I'll get the camera in here as best as I can. Okay, like I said, it's not easy to get to. Put a flashlight on it. That little tank there, that little plastic tank with the black hose coming out of it, is where you examine the level of the fluid and where you fill it. Now, Dextron 3 or equivalent, the same as your power steering fluid, is what you use for the transmission. Now the differential oil, excuse the noise from the rattle of the mic against the car, is right there. There's two plugs. That's the drain plug. That one up there is the fill plug. You want to use a 75-90 weight gear oil. That's where you put the differential oil. So that concludes this video, and now you know where to put all the fluids in your Porsche 928. Thanks for watching. Share this to anybody who ever asks questions about where to put the fluids in your 928. Thanks for watching.